Okay, again, this online class is recorded. Okay. So, we ended with allowable deductions under the estate tax, no? So, let's continue. Okay, ganito na lang. Di ba, we have 4 kinds of taxpayers, individual taxpayers. Okay, yung first one is we have resident citizen. The second one is we have a non-resident citizen. The third one is resident alien, and the last one is a non-resident alien. Now, with respect to the situs of taxation, no, in estate tax, yung tatlo, first 3 that I've mentioned, yung resident citizen, non-resident citizen, tsaka resident alien, they are taxable on all their properties within and without the Philippines, no, wherever situated. Okay? So, yung first batch ng allowable deductions na pinag-usapan natin last meeting, applicable yon sa tatlong taxpayers na binanggit ko. Now, let me see. Nasaan sina Darlene, Balunos, Eden Claire, Motok, tsaka Tulia, tsaka Carillo. Okay, magpakita kayo yung kagandahan ninyo, i-expose. Okay, so yung first 3 kinds of taxpayers, they are taxable on all their properties within and without the Philippines. Okay? So lahat ng properties nila, no? Kung gross estate ang pinag-uusapan, lahat ng properties nila sa Pilipinas at sa ibang bansa. Okay? Included yan sa gross estate. Now, with respect to allowable deductions, yung pinag-usapan nating allowable deductions in our last meeting or in our previous discussion, yun yung allowable deductions ng resident citizen, non-resident citizen, and resident alien. Ngayon, ano yung allowable deductions for non-resident aliens? Okay? Let's go to the allowable deductions for non-resident aliens. Okay? I've discussed na, di ba, kung ano yung mga different kinds of deductions. So, no need to discuss them one by one, no? I-enumerate ko lang kung ano yung mga deductions allowed for non-resident aliens. Number 1 is standard deduction. Yung non-resident alien, may standard deduction din siya. Kaya lang, ang pinagkaiba is yung amount ng standard deduction. Remember, yung standard deduction natin, magkano nga yun? Mr. Digorio, how much is the standard deduction for yung tatlong taxpayers, first 3 taxpayers? Ano nga yung standard deduction natin, yung regular, yung ordinary, for resident citizen, non-resident citizen, and resident aliens? Magkano yun? Yung previous discussion natin.
5M po.
5 million, okay? 5 million yung standard deduction natin, di ba? For the first 3 taxpayers. Now, for non-resident aliens, ang standard deduction natin is magkano? Miss Hontilia, magkano ngayon for non-resident aliens?
500,000.
Magkano?
500,000.
Okay, 500,000 pesos. Okay, take note of the difference, ha? Take note kung ano yung kaibahan ng standard deduction for resident citizen, non-resident citizen, alien, tsaka i-compare mo yan sa standard deduction ng non-resident alien. Doon sa first three na binanggit ko, ang standard deduction is 2,000. Pero for non-resident aliens, 500,000 pesos lang po. Okay? Ayan. Second deduction allowed to non-resident estates is remember yung ano, kung mabasa ninyo dira, may naririnig ako na naka-on yung mic mo, Miss Amplia. Okay. That proportion of the deduction specified in paragraphs 2, 3, and 4 of subsection A of this section, which the value of such part bears to the value of his entire gross estate wherever situated. Okay, allowed din siya ng deduction yung claims against the estate, claims against insolvent persons, and unpaid mortgages, pero portion lang, okay? Proportionate lang. Dili pod ang whole na expense, no? Or whole na deduction ang i-deduct. I-proportion nimo siya sa i-minus nimo lang tong katong portion na para sa Philippines niya nga properties, no? Not the entire amount of the deduction. So just read that, no? Second part of kaning deductions allowed to non-resident. And then third one is allowed din siya ng property previously taxed, but with respect only to the property situated in the Philippines. And number 4 is allowed din yung non-resident aliens ng transfers for public use. Okay, kung nag-donate ang non-resident alien ng property to the government, to the Philippine government, or to its political subdivision, then pwede siyang mag-claim ng allowable deduction, okay, ng transfers for public use. Allowed din siya ng share in the conjugal property, okay? Pero again, dapat ang properties na pinag-uusapan natin dito, yung properties lang within the Philippines. Okay. Just like the income taxation, ang estate tax, meron din tayong tinatawag na tax credit. Okay, yung kanang allowed kang, kunyari nakabayad na ka sa tax nimo outside the country with respect to your properties outside the country. So you can be allowed to credit that, no, from your tax liability. So pwede yun siya. But again, applicable lang ito sa applicable lang ni siya sa kadtong mga taxpayers na taxable on their properties within and without the Philippines. Remember that rule, no? The same rule applies with estate tax. Remember in income taxation, kinsa lang gani ang allowed na mag-tax credit? Ha? Mr. Tauho? Sino gani yon yung allowed na mag-tax credit sa income taxation?
Citizen, resident citizen of the
Okay,
resident
only
citizen.
a resident citizen is allowed. Kasi siya lang naman yung taxable on all his income within and without.
Within and without.
So, but in estate taxation, tatlo yung taxpayers na taxable within and without. So, silang tatlo, pwede silang makaklaim ng tax credit. Okay? Gusto ko sana i-discuss yung yung exam ninyo with respect dun sa question na ang sagot ninyo na tax credit. Kaya lang may hindi pa nakatake ng exam. Ewan ko kung kailan siya mag-take. Okay, so next time na lang. Okay, so let's proceed. Now let's go to exemption of certain acquisitions and transmissions. 10 minutes lang lagi niya itong kuhan. Humana itong Nabot na day tag 40 minutes. Okay, exemption of certain acquisitions and transmissions under Section 87. Okay, let's talk about these transmissions. They are exempted from estate tax. Number 1 is the merger of usufruct in the owner of the naked title. Nawala si Pau Pau. Okay. Okay, the merger of usufruct in the owner of the naked title. So, exempted yan from estate tax. For example, alam niyo naman yung naked owner, di ba? Tsaka yung usufructuary, alam niyo yung principle about this, naked ownership and usufruct, di ba? When you say naked owner, kumbaga, siya yung nakapangalan sa title. Siya yung naked owner. Naked owner siya in the sense that wala siyang full ownership, meaning hindi siya ang nag-e-enjoy ng property. Naked owner lang siya, siya yung nakapangalan. When you say usufruct or usufructuary, siya yung person na may right to use or nag-e-enjoy siya sa property, So, kung naked owner ka and na-merge na sa imuha tong right of usufruct, then you now acquire full ownership over the property. So, kapag may ganong transmission, yung usufruct, nakuha ni naked owner, sabi ng batas, kunyari namatay si usufructuary. So, pagkamatay ni usufructuary, nag-merge ngayon yung usufruct tsaka naked ownership. Naging full ownership. Remember that principle in property law? Sabi ng batas, walang estate transmission doon. Okay? Kasi, in the first place, ang nakapangalan sa property is si naked owner. Okay? Siya naman yung talaga yung naked owner. So, walang doon, yung transmission doon is not subject to estate tax. Okay? Kung naiintindihan nyo yun. Letter B is yung fiduciary substitution. Naalala nyo yan sa succession? Yung fiduciary. Yung ginawa ng decedent or testator is nag-assign siya ng fiduciary heir, 'di ba? 'Di ba? Sabi niya na itong property ko ibibigay ko ito kay fiduciary heir with the condition na kailangan i-preserve niya yung property at ibigay niya ito kay fiduciary heir pagdating ng tamang panahon. Remember yung principle na yan in succession? Give me a thumbs up na kung na-remember niyo para di na ako mag-explain. Na-remember niyo ba? Yung fiduciary substitution? Ayan. Okay, in fiduciary substitution, bakit walang estate tax dyan? Let us say, for example, ganito ang nangyari. Si testator, gumawa siya ng will naming A as his fiduciary heir. With the condition na pagdating ng tamang panahon, ibibigay niya ito kay B, yung fiduciary heir. Okay? So ngayon, di ba may, ang sabi ng batas, yung transfer from the testator to the fiduciary heir, yon subject siya sa estate tax. Pero, yung transfer galing sa fiduciary heir papuntang fiduciary heir, hindi siya subject ng estate tax. Okay, yan yung tandaan nyo. Ano yung essence dun? The essence is that, sabi ng batas, hindi na subject yung second transmission kasi parang si fiduciary heir, parang yung ano ba yung, paano ba siya i-explain? Parang ang ibig sabihin lang nun, once lang talaga ang totoong transmission dun. Isa lang, di ba? From that testator. Okay? Magkaisa lang din siya na-transmit. It's just that, niagi lang siya sa kamot ni fiduciary heir for preservation. Parang naging trustee siya. Okay? So, kaya yun yung tandaan ninyo, yung transmission from the testator to the fiduciary heir, yun lang yung subject sa estate tax. And then the subsequent transfer from the fiduciary heir to the fiduciary heir is no longer subject to the estate tax. Letter C, transmission from the first heir, legatee, or donee in favor of another beneficiary in accordance with the desire of the predecessor. Ano ba to? Simple substitution ba to? Pwede ba ako mag-solicit ng idea sa inyo? Is this a simple substitution? Yung wala namang nakalagay na na predecease, sa ganito, katong tulo ka book grounds for simple substitution. I don't know ha. I-remember nyo na lang yan, transmission from the first heir, legatee or donee in favor of another beneficiary. Basta, that transmission is in accordance with the desire of the predecessor. And lastly, all bequests, devices, legacies, or transfers to social welfare, cultural and charitable institutions, no part of the, that is self-explanatory. Okay? Exempted din yan, di ba, sa income taxation. Okay? Palagi yan. Bakit ano yung essence niya? Ano yung reason behind the law? Bakit exempted yung kapag nag-donate ka sa mga charitable institutions? Ganito, para hindi niyo makalimutan. Ganito ang rason ng batas. Okay? Ang rason ng batas is that kasi itong mga charitable institutions, ano ba yung functions nila? Ano yung ginagawa nila? Mr. Balunos, what do you think? Ano ba yung ginagawa ng mga charitable institutions?
Hi, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, sir.
The charity institutions, ma'am, provide services which the government may be lacking.
Hindi ko narinig. Pakilakas nga.
Providing ma'am, services, ma'am, for the
Okay. Ano ba itong charitable institutions? For profit ba? Non-profit, Mr. Balunos?
non-profit, ma'am.
Non-profit. Okay? So, kasi, kumbaga, hindi sila tinatax kasi yung purpose nila, bakit sila inorganize, is to help people, di ba? Marag ba? Tabang sila sa mga tao. So, meaning to say, tabang sila sa mga pobre, sa mga masakiton, depende sa ilahang charter, di ba? Depende sa ilahang articles of incorporation, kung unsa ang purpose sa ilahang organization. Now, kumbaga, they are parang helping the government, di ba? parang naging extension sila, private organizations na gumagawa ng governmental functions. Supposedly, it is the government that should do the job. But since meron tayong mga private organizations or corporations na gumagawa ng mga charitable activities to the public, then binigyan sila ng incentive ng government na exempted sila sa taxation. Okay? Kaya any donations made to them is exempted from taxation. Yun ang reason. Kasi sila yung parang